to get started. Good morning. My name is Eddie Fenton, and I'm the Human Resources Director for the City of Buena Park. On behalf of the Mayor and City Council, I'd like to welcome you to the Buena Park in our annual State of the City Address and Luncheon. I would now like to call to stage Katie Cameron of the Boys and Girls Club of Buena Park and a junior at Kennedy High School to provide the invocation.
Okay. All right.
On behalf of who are all gathered here today, I'd like to offer a prayer to give thanks and bless this gathering. May our loving Father offer guidance over our beautiful city of Buena Park. May we thrive in love, kindness, and respect. Teach us that as a whole, we must thrive together. Offer the mayor, city officials, and all assembled here today the ability to work in harmony even when there's honest disagreement. Graciously grant us wisdom to govern all the conflicting interests of our time. Help us to promote peace, order, and justice to the best of our abilities. I pray for the health of all citizens of Buena Park. May we overcome adversity together. May we be reminded by our city's virtues to give thanks for all our abundant blessings that our Father has offered, and never lose sight of them. With guidance, let's treat everyone with kindness and love that God shines into all of us each and every day, paying no regard to gender, race, or sexuality. And finally, grant us resilience and strength to combat times of doubt. May the Lord bless us today, every day, that the sun shines down upon us. It is in your most blessed name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of colors by the Buena Park Police Department Color Guard. And I would also like to introduce Mayor Pro Tem Art Brown to give the flag salute and invite Kyla Allen of Buena Park High School Vocal Ensemble to sing the national anthem. Color Guard.
Ladies and gentlemen, please place your hand over your heart. Military veterans, you render the hand salute as an option. Please join me in the pledge to the greatest flag in the world. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed by the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
At this time, I'd like to introduce the Buena Park City Council. First, I'd like to start with Mayor Virginia Vaughn and her husband, Kenny. Mayor Pro Tem Art Brown and his wife, Chris, who is also a Savannah School District Board member. Councilmember Steve Berry and his wife, Brenda. Councilmember Fred Smith, his wife Sharon is unable to join us today. And Councilmember Dr. Elizabeth Swift, her husband Greg is also unable to attend. And lastly, I'd like to introduce Jim Vanderpool, our city manager. At this time, I'd like to thank our sponsors, and while they're listed in the program, we'd like to recognize them individually. Please hold your applause until the end. I'd like to thank our gold sponsors, the Macaulay LCX Corporation, City One Liaison Office Incorporated, Care Ambulance, Edco Waste and Disposal. Our silver sponsors, Southern California Edison, Griffin Structures, West Coast Sand and Gravel, and SoCal Gas Company. And our bronze sponsors, Jamboree Housing and The Source. Thank you all for your support. I'd also like to call your attention to the insert in the program where we recognize our distinguished dignitaries in attendance. I would like to ask all elected officials, state, county, city council, and school board members to please stand. We thank you for joining us today. We thank you for joining us today, and we honor your service and commitment to the communities we serve. And at this time, my favorite time is lunch will be served. And as lunch is being served, we ask that you go ahead and begin eating, and we will begin the program in just a few moments. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adria Jimenez, and I'm the new city clerk for the city of Buena Park. I started in June last year, and I am absolutely loving our town. I am so excited to be here today to present in front of you, and I'm honored that Mayor Virginia Vaughn has asked me to introduce her. Virginia Vaughn was first elected to City Council in 2014 and is serving her first term as mayor. She retired from Northrop Grumman after 30 years of service and is also a retired Buena Park business owner and the current owner of Family Estate Sales. Virginia serves on the board of directors for many local nonprofits, including the Boys and Girls Club of Buena Park, Giving Children Hope, Buena Park School District Education Foundation, and the Buena Park Prayer Breakfast. Mayor Vaughn also actively participates in many local government committees. You'll often see Virginia out in the community participating in a host of activities from food drive to charity events. This afternoon, Virginia is accompanied by her husband Kenny and her daughter Tammy. She has 9 grandchildren and 2 dogs, Gigi and Benny. Today, she is also joined by several of her former colleagues from Northrop Grumman. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting this year's State of the City Address, Mayor Virginia Vaughn and City Manager Jim Vanderpool.
Welcome to our town. Thank you for being here. I am sure you have all noticed a wide variety of centerpieces on your tables today. I wanted each department to create a centerpiece that represents their organization. I know all of the centerpieces look fantastic, but I must ask you, please do not take them with you. And we counted the Portos table back there, so I can tell you where you can buy some. At this time, I would also like to ask all of our city staff to stand and be recognized for all the work that they do in our city. also may notice a few of the centerpieces represent the local businesses. And working with the Visit Buena Park, I kind of made this our unofficial corridor. And you'll notice the businesses that line it. Today we have representatives from our churches, our charities, our schools, and our residents. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to look around because these are all the amazing people it takes to make our town as special as it is. I am honored to be the mayor of Buena Park. Today you will hear about many exciting things that we're doing in our community, such as the growth, employment, new housing, as well as the entertainment and small business opportunities, as well as acknowledgement of our longtime businesses like Knoxberry Farm, Pirates, and Medieval Times. The greatest part about living in Buena Park is a reality that it's the best of both worlds here in Southern California. We are less than 50 minutes from virtually all the schools, university, attractions, airports, sporting, and concert event venues in Los Angeles and Orange County. No other city in the United States can make this claim. So when I tell you how much I love living here in our beautiful community, I include the new properties being developed, the great food, the entertainment, and the amazing diversity of our people. Combined with the convenient access to the ocean, the mountains, and the surrounding communities, this is truly an awesome place to live.
So as many of you may recall, from 2016, to comply with federal and state laws, the City of Buena Park went to voting districts. In 2018, in November, there will be 3 districts up for election. District 1 in the north, District 5, and District 2. Although we have gone to voting districts, the City Council has decided and has taken a pledge to not make decisions based by district, but to look out for the common good of all residents for the people of the City of Buena Park, because they have made an oath to serve all the people of Buena Park. At this time, it's my distinct pleasure to recognize the Buena Park Americana Citizen of the Year, Dr. Sue Johnson. We are all proud to be with her Saturday night as she is recognized at the Disneyland Resort. Dr. Johnson has been the Savannah School District Superintendent for over 10 years and has dedicated 30 years of her life to education as an educator and as an administrator. Certainly, Buena Park is known to have a lively and fun and spirited state of the city, but we do want to cover some business before we get on to some of the fun and exciting projects that we have to share with you today. Our general fund is extremely healthy. A tradition that I have in preparation for the State of the City is that I make a call about 2 hours before this event to our finance director, Sung Hyun. It just wouldn't be a State of the City without that call. It's because I want the most up-to-date information on projections of where we are financially as a city. I can assure you that revenues continue to be strong. Sales tax, bed tax, hotel tax, and property tax continue to rise, and we responsibly continue to hold down expenditures. I am pleased to report, after my brief conversation with the finance director this morning, that 8 months into this fiscal year, all projections indicate that we will end on a very balanced budget situation, and likely a little better than balanced, adding to our reserve.
This year we organized the State of the City just a little differently. We're going to take you on a tour from the city, from the north to the south, and talk about what's going on, including new development, businesses, and programs. Let's watch this little video clip. Hi, I'm here at Coffee Code, and I'm having some coffee with some young ladies. You want to tell us a little about yourself?
My name is Adelaide, and I go to Cal State Fullerton, and I'm a communications major.
Awesome, and you?
My name is Jessica, and I'm also from Cal State Fullerton, and I'm a communications major as well.
What brings you over here in Buena Park for coffee?
The coffee, it's really good, yeah. So we Googled it, and we wanted to come and try it. It's our first time here, so it's really good, yeah.
Well, Awesome. Welcome to Buena Park, and thank you. So what brings you to Buena Park?
Well, I live in Anaheim, but I know Coffee Code has great coffee, so I've been coming here for about 3 years now.
Hi, Angie. I remember back in 2015, we awarded you at the city for your competition and your beautiful artwork. So how's it going here in Buena Park?
After that, so many people stopped by, and then I could meet really nice Buena Park people. Yeah, it was fun.
And your business is going well?
Oh yes, definitely.
I'm here at H Mark with Celine, and I wanted to ask her why she shops here at H Mark.
I shop here because the produce is great, and I also like the meat department. I feel like the chickens that I get are very fresh and healthy.
So how long have you been shopping here?
I would say a few months. I just discovered this store fairly recently, and I really love it.
I was here in the H Mart doing some shopping, and I ran into G from marketing and Mr. Wu, the store manager. So how's business going?
Very well, thank you. It's blooming constantly with the population growing around here, that we're keeping ourselves very busy. Thank you for the city support as well, sorry.
That's okay. This looks like something the chief might wear. I'm here in Fabulous Nails having a me day, getting a pedicure and getting my nails done. So I wanted to ask Min, you've been open about a year, so how's business going?
The business has been good, and I opened it about a year ago, and I love it here in Buena Park.
I'm here at the new Cauldron restaurant right across the street from Knott's Berry Farm. So how long have you been here?
About 2 weeks now, soft open.
And what made you open a restaurant right here in Buena Park?
Well, I actually worked at Knott's Berry Farm for the last 23 years, so I thought Buena Park needed something in their entertainment corridor just like this.
Well, I had the honor to eat here yesterday, and your food was absolutely delicious. Could you tell us a little bit about your menu?
Sure, it's French influenced, and it's one step above bar food. So it's a little bit, it's still accessible, but a little bit more interesting, I'd say.
You're humble because it's very good, and it's much higher than a bar food. But I do have a question. Will you ever let the secret out about your bacon jam?
I don't know.
Well, I hear that's not the only secret in this place.
Yeah, there's a little secret room that we keep for meetings or for private parties. So would you like to check it out?
I'd love to.
All right.
So you said there was a secret room here. I don't even see a door.
Yeah, we're right in front of it.
Where?
Well, between.
Wow, this is so cool.
And it really is a cool place to visit. The monument sign you see is located at Beach Boulevard and Las Coyotes Drive. In this first segment of our presentation in Buena Park North, we've designated from Commonwealth to the northern city limits. You know business is doing well when you see storefronts and facilities being upgraded, like the McCumber Center down on Beach in Malvern. The On Beach project is a 5-story mixed-use development with 60 senior apartments and 45,000 square foot of medical, retail, and restaurant space. And so you know it's the first of its kind in Buena Park.
So exciting things are happening at the former Nabisco site that many of you remember fondly. We have 3 specific projects that are wrapping up this year that we want to point out to the public. First and foremost, we are proud to introduce 150 new condominium residential units going in on the site. There will be a pool, fire pit lounge area, and this development should be complete by this summer. Also going in is a new car dealership in Buena Park. We're very happy to welcome to our inventory of brands Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram. It'll be a 26,000 square foot dealership with service and repair, 75 new permanent jobs, and many other temporary and part-time jobs. The dealership will be complete in just a few months. And finally on the site, we are welcoming another hotel to the city, 102-room Hampton Inn and Suites. Pool, spa amenities, outdoor lounge area, also completed a little later this year. We have a massive capital project that I want to share with you. This will ensure system reliability for our water system. It's a $4.6 million project. What you're looking at right here is a 3-foot pipe being lowered in as part of this project. This will help us meet the city's water needs during emergencies that may exist, either earthquakes, fires, what have you. It meets our strategic plan by providing 100% groundwater to the city residents when necessary, and this ensures that we keep our water rates among the lowest in the County of Orange. This project will be completed this summer, and as a fun side note to let you know how hands-on I am as a city manager, as part of this project, when it was being constructed, our 20 million gallon reservoir was drained, and so I wanted to go down and check it out. And so I went down in there with my spacesuit and checked it out. On the way up, I completely ripped my pants. So maybe I should stay out and leave the CIP and the construction to the pros.
Yeah, we told him to let the professionals handle it. The second segment of the presentation of Buena Park Central, which we've designated from Commonwealth to the 91. And one of my favorite places to eat lunch is Poquito Mas. It opened in October 2017 and is one of the first in Orange County. A few of the many events that we have in our city, and these are just a few, is Boo Buena Park Old Time Festival theme, co-hosted by the Buena Park Historical Society. The Cops and Goblins, held, I gotta make sure I'm watching the slides, held at the Civic Center Complex, the Haunted Maze in the Police Department with food, DJ, vendors, and we had over 2,000 visitors attend. And I want to give a special thanks to our Buena Park Police Officers Association for donating to the success of this event. Rock and Brews also has a monster brew fest with live music, beer tasting, costumes, a costume contest, and I even think the city manager was in on that this year. Also, Pirates has Vampirates. It's a vampire Halloween themed show for all ages, guests to come in their costumes.
You know, I'm certainly biased, but Buena Park is certainly a loving and special place, and Love Buena Park Day is certainly indicative of that. This is one day a year that our residents serve in service to their fellow residents. More than 800 people attended last year. 30 projects were completed. Everything from cleaning up the elderly, homes of the elderly that can't otherwise do it themselves, to making hygiene kits for the homeless. We really wouldn't be able to do this amazing day without the help of certain sponsors and business partners, including Ganal Lumber, the Buena Park Police Association, Edco Disposal, Knott's Berry Farm, La Huasteca Restaurant, Rock and Brews, Portos, and The Source, just to name a very few. Another fun and exciting event that has become an annual tradition here in Buena Park is the Ararang Festival. It is held at the Source Development. It celebrates Korean culture and heritage, and celebrates the diversity of our community. There is food, music, dance performances, senior and youth talent shows. Please be sure to join the fun this fall and watch for the date as it becomes available.
Before I move on to my next slide, I wanted to just mention Love Buena Park. If you didn't take note of that date, April 28, 2018, you can go out and register to help us out here on the website. This next slide is near and dear to my heart, is our OC Finest Police, Buena Park Police Department. Now a total of 53 officers and a total of 93 sworn personnel. Soon we will be adding a K-9 unit. Body-worn cameras were implemented on October 1st, 2017. There have been 0 citizens-initiated complaints concerning our police officers. And I like to think there was 0 before, but the cameras really do help, and they're a great tool.
As many of you are aware, recreational marijuana use is now legal in the state of California. However, California law does grant cities local land use authority over this matter. The Buena Park City Council has unanimously adopted ordinances prohibiting all medical and non-medical recreational commercial cannabis activity in our city. It prohibits It also prohibits outdoor cannabis cultivation and regulation of indoor cannabis cultivation as well.
Bright Paths is a homeless program created in 2016 with 2 dedicated police officers, CityNet, and many volunteers. To date, we have graduated over 194 homeless residents off the street into housing and programs. We're very proud of our program.
Progress continues at the Source at Beach and Orangethorpe. New stores continue opening on a routine basis. It is a great place to eat, shop, or just enjoy a movie or just enjoy the view. The Source will also be going through the entitlement process for 250 residential condos on site. That expansion will include about 12,000 square feet of commercial space. And as I mentioned, that project is currently going through the entitlement process. Quickly going through construction is the Hilton Hotel, also on site at the Source. This Hilton Buena Park, let me just say that again, Hilton Buena Park, will boast 172 rooms with mid-century modern design, outdoor rooftop pool, smart conference facilities, I'm not sure what smart conference is, but I'm sure they will be very smart, business center, and a 24-hour fitness facility. The hotel is expected to be complete in early 2019. And just down the road from the Source, you may have seen the 90-foot structure that has been erected to bring attention to the Source. It has dual 1,000 square feet screens. It's right there on the 5 and Beach Boulevard. And again, that project is critical to help bring attention to our new retail center here in the city. Another phase of that sign site will be a residential component where 24 apartments will be constructed around the sign, that structure. It will also include a new commercial space below.
In February 2017, we opened Clark Commons, an affordable housing project built by Jamboree. They won the 2017 Platinum National Association and Home Builders Best in America Living Award. Located inside their community area is Santa Maria Barbecue. Featured tasty food with tri-tip, ribs, and all the fixing. The next segment of the city includes an area from the 91 to Crescent. Imagine 27,000 square feet of Costa Rica rainforest, thousands and thousands of butterflies, a stream, waterfalls, thunder and lightning, the world's largest moon jellyfish vertical aquarium. This facility will be the largest in the world. Construction should be completed in September 2019. I'm sorry, summer 2019. The next video you're about to see is Councilman Barry. He was out walking around at Porto's and New Moon.
Thank you for visiting Porto's in our great city of Buena Park. You've been to the bakery before. This is a good stop for you. What do you like most about the bakery?
I love all the cakes, all the pastry. Basically, everything is delicious, and we're so glad the location opened here in Buena Park.
So do you get food on that side and pastries on this side, and you're on this side today?
Yeah, in my whole office, we love to order cakes for the birthdays. So we're here like 5 times a year to get birthday cakes.
So what is your name?
My name is Scott Hedden.
And where are you from?
I'm from San Diego.
You drove all the way from San Diego to be in Buena Park today?
Well, I have business up this way, but every time I do come up here, I stop by Porto's and bring back cheese buns to my wife.
So you are taking home how many cheese buns?
2 dozen cheese buns.
By request from the wife?
Yep.
Wonderful. Great job. And congratulations, you're doing a good job for all our husbands out there. I just met Una, and she's standing in line just about ready to order. You're here at Porto's. What are you going to be ordering today?
I'm going to get the chicken torta.
Chicken torta.
And I'm going to get a coffee later and maybe some pastries.
Pastry? What's your favorite pastry?
I really like the kisses and I really like the cheesecake.
Wonderful. That's a great selection. I appreciate your talking with us today. Thank you for being here in Buena Park and at Porto's. Thanks for being here, Dwight. You're visiting from?
Gardena.
Gardena. That's a long ways from here. Thanks for being here in Buena Park. I appreciate that. Have you been to a Porto's before?
Yes, I've been to the one in Burbank and Downey.
Okay, and what are you going to be ordering today?
Today I'm going to get the Ropa Vieja sandwich. It's a very big popular one that I'm a fan of.
Now we're going to go inside and visit New Moon Restaurant, the latest addition to the Buena Park Entertainment Corridor. Well, I just met some patrons that live in Fullerton. They're visiting Buena Park today. What's your name?
Anne.
Anne?
Betty.
Betty. Thanks for being here today. And this is your first time visiting New Moon. What did you think of the food today?
I thought it was great. Very good.
And hopefully you'll be planning to visit again Buena Park very soon and visit some of our other restaurants. Have you been across to Porto's yet?
We actually went over there and looked, and we decided we wanted Chinese instead.
You can sit down and relax a little bit more here. Great. Well, make sure you come back and visit Porto's as well. Thank you for being here. So I'm visiting with Katie and Edwin from The Source, and they're enjoying lunch here at New Moon. Have you been here before?
I have plenty of times.
First time.
First time. Well, thanks for being here, and thanks for supporting all of the businesses along our entertainment corridor.
This video is a great indicator of the Buena Park draw. People from all over the Southern California region travel right here to Buena Park to enjoy not only entertainment, but food and drink as well.
Adding to our fine inventory of hotels here in Buena Park is the Stanford Hotel, which will be in construction here very shortly. And I can assure you, this past summer, when I was on vacation in New York City, I visited their property in New York, and this property is spectacular. The Buena Park Stanford Hotel will be a 10-story boutique hotel with 150 rooms, featuring conference room area, restaurant, and spa. Construction documents are complete, and we are going to break ground very shortly, and about an 18-month build-out. So welcome to Hotel Stanford to Buena Park. For you daredevils out there, Knott's boasts a new attraction opening here in the next month or so. Knott's Hang Time. So you got to watch this video to really get a true taste of what's coming your way. It is the first dive coaster on the West Coast. It features gravity-defying inversions, mid-air suspensions, and twisting dive tracks. It sends riders up a vertical lift hill into a raised 96-degree drop, which is the steepest in all of California. It halts at the highest peak and will leave riders suspended at the crest for several seconds at a 60-degree angle. Wait for it. Gives you the illusion of a disappearing track before dropping. So for all you daredevils out there, this spring, look for this new attraction, and we give big thanks to Knott's Berry Farm for continuing to make progress and bring people to the city of Buena Park. Exciting things are also happening next door over at Soak City. A 2-acre expansion, 7 new slides at the northwest corner of the park, Shore Break, which is a 60-foot tower, 6 slides, including 4 aqua launch slides that launch riders into a series of enclosed turns, and 2 other additional traditional inner tube slides. The Wedge is a family slide that holds up to 6 guests on drops and turns. And then also updated is a shaded seating area, cabanas, and a remodeled longboards grill. Thank you, Knott's Berry Farm, for everything you do for our city.
Keeping with the Knott's Berry Farm, I think we had Councilman Fred Smith out there.
Hey, Sad-Eye Joe.
Hey, my goodness, Fred, is that you again?
Yes, Councilman Fred Smith again. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Oh, no, you ain't in trouble again, are you, Fred?
Well, I don't know. I just come by to see what's going on here at Knott's Berry Farm.
Well, we got Hang Time coming up. We got the Boysenberry Festival. We got Ghost Town Alive. You got to join us here.
Hey, I'm going to be here, you know. You're looking good. You don't look a day older than the last time I seen you.
Well, I feel pretty good, and you look great yourself too, Fred, but give me the key to get out of here.
There you go, trying to get me in trouble again. I better go over and talk to the blacksmith.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Hey, Clay, what are you making there?
Hey, good morning to you. Just wrapping up work on a brand new horseshoe for the world famous yet highly elusive phony pony, found only here in Calico.
Hey, I can remember when I was a little kid, I used to get those phony pony shoes.
Wait a minute, that was you? You were kind of a troublemaker back then.
Oh, yep, you know, and I'm still coming back, you know.
Welcome back to you.
Thank you. Okay, chicken, your days are numbered. I told you, chicken, your days were numbered. Bobby, nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you.
A lot of chicken here. How many pounds of chicken do you go through here at Knott's Berry Farm a year?
Over 1 million pounds a year we do here.
Wow, look at this beautiful chicken here. Bonnie, what is the most popular item on your menu, and when is the busiest time of the year?
The most popular is the chicken dinner, and the busiest time is summer.
Wow, this is so great looking here. You know, I hope we're not going to let this go to waste. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to take care of this. And, you know, I told that chicken, time's coming, and it's here.
It is.
To continue with the Knott's Berry theme, we have the Peanut Celebration, a uniquely celebrating the Peanuts characters with a complete park takeover. New character experiences, one-of-a-kind photo opportunities, live entertainment, and delicious themed snacks. January 27th to February 25th. Don't miss it. And now about our latest restaurant, The Cauldron, Spirits and Brews. The grand opening was January 30th. The restaurant and bar with a dark fairy tale and a witchy theme. The menu includes favorite bites with a wicked twist. The Cauldron made the OC Register's list of the 13 most exciting up-and-coming restaurants for 2018.
Visit Buena Park continues to grow as a destination. Last year we had over 4 million visitors to Buena Park. This graph is really indicative of the success that we're experiencing here in Buena Park. Since 2012, Buena Park has outpaced both Orange County and the state of California in visitor spending growth. The tourism industry, recreation, lodging, food, retail, and transportation is the largest job provider in Buena Park. And we even have some very famous visitors.
This roller coaster catapults you to 82 miles an hour in 2.3 seconds. And the hydraulic motors produce over 10,000 horsepower. That's like 10 Bugatti Veyrons coming at you at full speed.
Hey! I don't want to do it, man.
Jay, get me down! Jay! No! No! No!
Jay Leno's Garage, all new Wednesday at 10.
Buena Park is also very proud of the revitalization that has occurred down our entertainment district corridor. And we're specifically proud that we feel it was the impetus to really expand that revitalization down Beach Boulevard. The mayors of Buena Park, Anaheim, and Stanton, I know we have our good friends here from the city of Stanton, were in on the very in the infancy of this endeavor to put together a coalition to work together now with all cities from the corridor. I know we also have friends here from the city of La Habra, so starting in La Habra all the way down Beach Boulevard to Huntington Beach and trying to create an experience for our residents, for our visitors, and certainly for our businesses to really make Beach Boulevard the iconic road that it is. And building on that. And so look for improvements up and down Beach Boulevard. Look for special events up and down Beach Boulevard. We've been very successful in getting grants from the state, from AQMD, from Caltrans, from SCAG, and a number of different agencies to get this project really going. So watch for great things to happen up and down Beach Boulevard in the county of Orange. Also in our entertainment district, we have constructed and now open 2 public parking lots, both on the Stanton side and the western side of Beach Boulevard along the Southern California Edison pathways. Parking is key to the success of our corridor, and the city wants to partner with our businesses and our local attractions and hotels to make sure that parking does not impede our progress and certainly the vision that we have going forward. These lots are now open and open to the public. And one final area that I want to talk about is Grange Hall that is opening in Buena Park downtown by the Krikorian Theaters. This is about a 16,000 square foot food hall eating establishment, very similar to the packing house that you may have experienced down with our friends in the city of Anaheim. Again, located next door to the Krikorian Theater in downtown Buena Park. There will be 11 food and beverage vendors and a variety of eating establishments. There'll be over 200 seats available inside and about 200 outside. There will be alcoholic beverages, live bands, and performances within the hall. This is looking to open up at the end of this year.
And to continue with the downtown mall improvements, the Krikorian Metroplex 18 has a multi-million-dollar remodel. If you haven't been there lately, they've replaced the old seats with a new top-of-the-line luxury reclining seats. Their bar and kitchen will be adding beverages and snacks. I can't wait. Fire Station 61. I believe that Councilmember Swift was able to take a tour of the current construction site.
Hi, I'm Councilmember Beth Swift. I'm here at the future Station 61 with Construction Manager Justin DeRico. Hi, Justin.
Welcome, thank you.
And I'm anxious to see inside.
Well, come on, I'll take you for a tour.
Got my hat. Well, this is huge. It is very impressive. So tell us a little bit about this, Justin.
Well, we're standing right now in the apparatus bay, and this has 3 bays for all the vehicles that this station will operate. As you can see, this is a very large span with the superstructure above us here. This building is all made of steel.
And with it being made of steel, how long is this going to last us?
This building will be here much longer than you and I.
Great, built to last. Hi, John.
Hi, nice to see you again.
Nice seeing you. And I see project engineer Pete Peterson.
Hello.
Good to see you too. I wondered, where are we right now? I see a lot of wires hanging down.
We are in the lobby of the firehouse on the administration side. This is where the public would enter. Back behind us would be the kitchen area where the guys would have their meals, and the battalion chief's quarters and offices are back here as well. And these over here are captain's offices.
Now, with all that's happening, when will we open this place?
Our substantial completion date is May 15th.
Thank you all for all you do to help our city be safe.
In January of 2017, the old fire station was destroyed. The new fire station will house 36 personnel for a total cost of $13.7 million. This was also provided with our grant, a bond, and then our insurance money, and we hope to see it open July of 2018. OCFA did a county-wide study for efficiency on paramedics, so we will be adding an additional paramedic to Fire Station 63.
Continuing the momentum at our senior center for our dynamic seniors, we have the Ehlers Event Center exterior renovation and Liberty Hall remodel. This was about a $2 million project. It really completes the overall improvements that we have been working on over the last several years and expansion of our Ehlers Event Center. We anticipate these improvements to be completed by the end of this month. The freshened up exterior look of the center will be improved, and while staying true to the original architecture. Key features include new stucco, wood-like panel trim, new standing seam roof, signage, lighting, landscaping, and we've just installed a community gardens right on site for our seniors. Also, with the Liberty Hall improvement, this is about a $700,000 capital improvement project. It was completed in 2017. It has new wall-to-wall, ceiling-to-flooring, new lighting to mirror the Heritage Hall improvements that we did a number of years ago. It's all ADA compliant with chair lifts and an upgraded heating and cooling system.
It's really exciting. If you want to get kind of an idea, I think the centerpiece over there, Mark did an excellent job of that. So it kind of gives you a new idea there. Southern California Edison right-of-way walking path is a $1.26 million project. It's a mile-long walking trail that starts at Knott's and Thelma and continues within the right-of-way to Valley View, where it connects to an existing path in the city of La Palma. The 12-foot wide concrete path and 8 feet wide decomposed granite path allow for biking, walking, and running with the whole family. The best part, it provides a safer route to the school for local neighborhood children and their families. Dr. Swift and I were there when we did the opening, and there was a gentleman riding his bike, and he stopped and thanked us because he no longer drives his car to work. He can actually get on that path and get straight to work. So that was why we did this, so we're excited about that. The partnership with Air Quality Management, Mobile Source Air Pollution Reduction and Review Committee, and St. Jude's Hospital for grants were used to partially fund this project.
And this last segment of our presentation will really focus on the southerly portion of the city. We are always excited and proud to bring new housing to the city, and certainly no exception is the Corsica housing that you will see just south of Stanton and Crescent, currently under active construction. This is a 2-story residential development. It is 17 units, and it has 6 optional live-work units. Another very large-scale capital project within our water system is our advanced metering infrastructure, what we call our AMI project. Although this is not specifically in the south part of the city, it is a good time to talk about water reliability, and certainly this encompasses the entire city of Buena Park. Our aging infrastructure within our meters has created some problems recently, and so the mayor and the city council have put together a project to ensure reliable service, reliable metering with advanced technology. This is a $7 million project. This will allow proactive, reactive customer engagement, the ability for real-time water data. What we're hoping this will do is, for example, if you and your family are on vacation and no one is at the house and there is significant water use at the property that, let's say, otherwise would not be the norm, it will trigger something within our water department for us to go out and do an on-site inspection and alert residents when there's issues. So this is a type of technology that is now available that we are putting into our community to help with our residents and with its reliability. Also within this project is improved conservation. We have started test installations with a complete installation done by the early part of 2019.
Had one clap over there. I think water conservation is pretty important. Our second Aldi store, located at Valley View in Ball. The 20,000 square foot, which is remodeled, is an old area previously occupied by Ralph's. It's a full-service grocery mart with beer and wine and off-site sales. It is the second one in our city, and we are proud to have them. The next area is our Larwin Park Phase 1. I believe Mayor Pro Tem was out there in Larwin Park. Let's take a look.
What? Where's the park? Hey, look, it's Santa.
No, I'm Mayor Pro Tem Art Brown.
Mayor Pro Tem, where's our park?
We're fixing it right now. It's going to be a much better park. Let me tell you about it. Well, the park's going to have a walking feature around the outside. It's going to be granite, so you won't hurt your feet. We're going to have a brand new picnic pavilion right over in this area. And then there'll be a parking lot out front and more parking in this area so people don't park in the neighborhood. And we're going to have brand new bathrooms. So they'll be nice and clean. And we're going to have a lot of trees planted around here for your enjoyment. But when it's finished, you're going to like it a lot better than the old park because it's going to be more kid-friendly is what we want. And where the people can come and meet here in the park and use the barbecue facility and have neighborhood meetings. So it'll be a lot nicer for everybody from the little kids all the way up to the adults. We're looking to get the park open before summer, so when you get out of school, you'll have a nice place to go and play. So what do you think, kids?
Yay!
If you could see that the residents are so excited about this park. Some of the children, neighborhood children, put this sign on the fence. It was very nice. We appreciate it. How was lunch, everybody? Right. At this time, I would like to ask my husband, let me start over. Kenny doesn't get to do anything. The introduction of Our Town video is coming up next. I'd like to ask my husband and some of his bandmates from Stereo Ghost, or I asked my husband and some of his bandmates from Stereo Ghost to write a song for this next video. At this time, I would like to ask Kenny, Greg, Todd, and Jeff to please stand. If you haven't heard of them, their name is Stereo Ghost. I asked for the group to capture a new energy that I feel everywhere I go. I think you will agree they did an amazing job on this song titled Our Town, written specifically for Buena Park. A copy of this is on every table for you to enjoy. And as my husband instructed me, if you did not get one, see him.
How do you like our portos here in Buena Park?
Very good. We've been coming here pretty good.
Yeah? You enjoy the food a lot?
Yes, that's right.
That's great. That's great.
So many different places, so many things to see. The magic of our city is where you got to be. Our town, where progress happens. Our town, it's the place to be. Our town, where awesome happens. Our town, won't you come on down? Our town, our town, our town, oh, our town, our town, our town, our town, our
Thank you, honey.
So a very quick thank you to the people that really made this all possible. And first and foremost, I want to thank Knott's Berry Farm, hotel, staff, servers, cooks, everyone that made this event so amazing. So thank you, Knott's Berry Farm Hotel, for always making us look good here at the city. And while I'm on the subject of Knott's Berry Farm, we are currently doing our Peanuts celebration here at the park. And to commemorate that, Knott's has put together a special dessert for your pleasure. It is a Snoopy chocolate cake, and it is adorned with a Charlie Brown chocolate-covered strawberry. So thank you for your creativity, and if you have not been over to the park, bring the kids and have some fun at the Peanut celebration. I also want to take a moment to thank the city manager's office staff. I want to thank the city clerk's office staff for making all of this presentation, putting this all together, and doing a fantastic job. And finally, I would like to ask all of you celebrating the success of everything you have seen today. Buena Park is a very special place, and we are certainly privileged to be your employees and to work for you and with you. And so we thought we'd take one moment to celebrate this success with all of the people that make this possible. So here is a toast to Buena Park, our town, where awesome happens. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you so much for all being here today. I hope you enjoyed our presentation, the centerpieces, and everything that you learned about our town. Thank you.